Since the late 90s and throughout the 2000s, guns have been the mainstay of homicides in Trinidad and Tobago. This is according to data collected by Acting Director of the Sir Arthur Lewis Institute of Social and Economic Studies at the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, Dr. Godfrey St. Bernard. Dr. St. Bernard said in the year 2000, there were 61 cases of homicides involving gun use when compared to 433 cases in the year 2020. He said while many homicides were associated with drug-related activities or robberies, some cases were recorded as undetected since this country has a high non-detection rate.
This has implications because it really means that, there's something about that gun and carrying that gun that is even preventing witnesses from speaking out. And I think the authorities do have difficulty attracting witnesses to come forward and declare what they would have seen or witnessed at the time of an event.
Associate Professor at the San Jose State University, Dr. Erica Adams, shared examples of the reasons young people turn to gangs, one of which included geographical discrimination, where people living in a certain area are not hired by employers.
We see that borderline issues that limit young men's movements, employment opportunities that are limited within the area, employers' reluctance to hire people from stigmatized communities, but also gang leaders' ability to provide short-term employment to residents through contracts.
Chair of the Violence Prevention Alliance at the University of the West Indies, Mona, Dr. Elizabeth Ward said, violence results in trauma, adding that we must find ways to deal with these issues.
The main thing, if we could prevent it before it occurred, by targeting the risk factors and strengthening the protective factors and putting people in programs that target the social and economic determinants of violence.
The forum highlighted the process and decision-making that revolve around treating with the proliferation of guns and reducing gun violence within national jurisdictions. Kimberly De Souza, TTT News.